receivers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the pass. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Gets it almost to the 30-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 29, and a solid return there. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Ramirez. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Pulls it in on the right. Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. Looking for a crease. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Options galore here. 2nd and just a few inches. This time they'll throw it. And to get rid of it quickly. Just got rid of that one.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Inside. There he goes. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run. And I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Driven back. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Going for 6. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll. It comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's 4.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. On the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Quickly complete. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. No need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Lewis throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. It's Lewis again. Hauls it in. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass.
Hello?
Inside his own 15. Let's see how far he can get. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. North Dakota State sends the out. Ready to get things rolling on this drive. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football on the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking for a man. It's Ramirez. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Makes the grab. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down.
Olsen, the freshman.
From the gun, it's Coleman. Breaks into the open. Oh, what a catch.
Can't get hit
And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Come on.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll run it. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. 2nd and long here. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. Mark it right around the 20. Minnesota's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
What?
And the defense, hey!
How'd you get beat so badly? The fuck are we doing? He just didn't block him.
Him at the 27.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush. They win up front.
What a catch.
And as a quarterback, that's what you want to do on these deep go-route type throws. Put a lot of air under it so so your guy can turn around, locate it, and then make the catch.
Yeah, and that's so hard to stop. I mean, I'm running full speed down the field with a guy that's this fast, and I don't know where the ball is and when it's coming out, and trying to make a play on it is extremely difficult.
Still looking to his right. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Okay, we need a play that gets us closer.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. So after getting nabbed for holding, it's 2nd and long. Here's Lewis to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Making the adjustment on the play. 3rd down from the gun, Lewis. He makes a catch.
Oh my God, what a catch.
Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10.
I see the man.
From the gun, the running back has it. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Out wide right, it's Brown. Got enough matches over the top. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
He's got enough. Oh, he got loose. Oh, another great move. Off to the races to the right.
That is embarrassing. That is so embarrassing. What the hell? How good is this guy? There's no way he's in. Oh, he's an 87. All right.
Got a step. It was all over right to the house.
Yes.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you can hand it off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy. It's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the Minnesota sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Guys?
Okay, Holly.
Great job on the back end in coverage. DB staying in the hip pocket of the target and was able to swat that ball away.
Quarterback changing the play. Throwing. Lewis. Going long. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Lewis from the gun on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Ball's gonna get there faster. See if we fucking hit on man. Go for it.
They'll take the penalty and move them back.
And they had a chance to tie. That was not a tie.
Dropping back, it's Ramirez. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to have success. They had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
I know one thing, the play didn't result in a good outcome, but I'm very impressed with the offensive line. Unbelievable job. Gave the quarterback plenty of time. Now let's see if they can adjust with the receivers running route.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work.
Let's score.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Lewis. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. The Gophers will take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Drops back on first down. Taken in by Smith on the right side. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Changing the routes with his receivers. Fresh set of downs going up top. With the catch, it's Brown. Timeout is called. They let it get down to 3 seconds before stopping the clock, and they'll have a chance to put points up before the break. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team.
Let's go.
That is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
I thought that was good enough. .75 kick accuracy. I suppose.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Thought he might have had a little room for a second, but he'll be stopped at the 28. A pretty good job by the coverage unit. Going to the run to start this second half. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Looks as if he's going to run it. Turning it on! He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And if the defense didn't know, they know now. That QB right there, man, that dude can fly. This offense is so explosive because the guy who gets the football can take off and make big plays at any point on the field, and he shows you how it's done right there.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
What? Look at the girls. Hi, girls. What are you looking at? What's up there?
keep it on the ground. He's got the first down. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35.
Who's hurt? So we have good depth for him already.
Quick give. It's Ford.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Here's Lewis to throw. Way off target there.
Fucking idiot.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
They're all over it. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. Punt is on its way.
Hunter fucking sucks.
And now the ball is knocked free. They'll recover it right there. Ball will stay with the return team. Great alertness, and man, you want to talk about avoiding a catastrophic error there. Moves the pocket. It's Ramirez. At the 40, there he goes. It's a seam wide open. Past the 10. Touchdown, North Dakota State. They look finished, but they're all the way back, and they
My fucking linebacker gets clotheslined. He's supposed to be on him here, and he is. Oh, he just takes that guy for. Oh my goodness, dude, what is
lead.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Golden Gophers are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off.
Oh my
slide.
God.
I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. Throwing, Lewis. Out wide left, it's Brown. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that thrower.
The Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Lewis to throw. Release to the back. Got his man down the middle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Golden Gophers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Just had to get rid of it.
There's a lot of QBs that when they...
Somebody else open. I didn't even look at the slants. Yeah, they were both open.
And when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Lewis. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone.
Touchdown!
Touchdown!
This guy's
Minnesota.
unbelievable.
Makes the catch. Plenty
What a
of room.
play.
Feet down in the end zone. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass.
There's one drop pick.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. On the run, it's Coleman. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Pulls it in. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Back to pass, it's Ramirez. Rushes on. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
Man, that is such great third down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that first down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Here's Lewis to throw. It's complete to the right. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's first down from the 48. Fresh center downs going to the air. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. From the gun on third down, Lewis.
Oh, it's fucking good.
A strike downfield. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. Headed to the fourth, and both of these running backs have been outstanding, and both have found the end zone on the day. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone.
I love the play.
They've got a first down here. Want to start his bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen.
Touchdown! What?
Touchdown! Golden Gophers! And they've moved out front here in the fourth. The #1 rule for any offense. Gentlemen, protect your quarterback. When you do, good things happen.
The #1 rule for a defense is to affect the quarterback, or bad things happen to you. Didn't affect the quarterback. Too much time, too clean. You're supposed to frazzle them. You're supposed to find a way to make them feel uncomfortable so they don't have time, so they rush their thought process. That wasn't it.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Selling the fake. Throwing right. Williams open on the right side. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Coleman. Still on his feet at the 45. Maybe a crease. He's forced out of bounds at the 31, but that is why you keep it on the ground. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. Gives it. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run it on 4th down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, that is a gutsy play call on that 4th down. I think everybody here in the stadium, including myself, was expecting them to try to throw the football, but they ran it and caught the defense off guard.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality and running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
It's just a tremendous effort on defense, understanding the situation, right? Offense has the ball in a goal-to-go situation. Someone's got to win and go get the quarterback, and the defense came up big.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
Wax got it on the screen. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, North Dakota State. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. And he splits the uprights, and we're tied in the 4th. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Throwing, Lewis escapes the pressure to his right. Gonna try to get it himself. At the 45 on his way. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Lewis wants to pass. Reels it in. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first. He's going for it all. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Lewis throws toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots, and a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate. And late in the game, they're still letting him take shots.
Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. they get to him behind the line, it'll be a loss of 2. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Making the adjustment. Third down from the gun, Lewis. And this will be picked off, a costly turnover in a tie game. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Coleman. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
Down inside the 35. Stopped him at the 34, and what an electrifying play. Feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Straight ahead, it's Coleman. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Gophers will take their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout taken by Minnesota. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do. So tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond.
There he goes. A huge play there, and he has them set up and in business at the 30. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Here's Lewis to throw. He's going for the big play. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
And in a tie situation, the defense knows the offense is going to be aggressive, try to throw the football. So get more DBs on the field, and that's what they're doing. Whether it's man or zone coverage, you need all that extra speed on the back end, and it really showed up for them on that.
Looking for the end zone. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let anyone get behind you.
Lewis from the gun on 3rd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. This defense had its work cut out for them. When a guy can get out of the pocket like that, it'll be 4th and inches. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. And it's good! And they surge on top here in the final minute.
It is a nerve-wracking feeling as a football player when the game comes down to your kicker. And he has to come through, and Palmer, he comes through with flying colors.
And you know in college football, no field goal is automatic. But there's no college kicker situation here. He drills that right through the uprights, and David, it looks like his team's getting the dub.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Hey, man, this is a tough spot to be in as this offense. And the defense is so deep, and you wonder if that's why they threw the ball underneath. But golly, with the clock where it is, you have to get somewhere down the field to give yourself a chance, an opportunity to maybe be successful.
He's taking the shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he takes the interception return out of bounds, and that's how we'll wrap it up. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese. Bank Stadium. It's the Colorado Buffaloes and the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Guys, I caught up with the Buffalo head coach before the game. He has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start this season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Minnesota's offense will have the football first. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, Dave?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press them and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times, because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that guy.
Caught by Smith. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Golden Gophers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rush right in his face. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
They have been running ISOs in football.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. 4th down, Lewis. Look out! He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
Great place to start for this offense. Smith takes the handoff. Oh, he's got some space. Headed to the end zone. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
And I'm kind of surprised. That's his first rush of the football game, and they give him the football, and you see why this dude is a baller. Like, give him the ball, he can make people miss, and he can hit home runs, put points on the scoreboard really quickly. Jesse, 1 touch, 1 touchdown.
Yeah, and I think the offensive coordinator now is kind of hoping he probably scripted this game a little bit differently. He should have done it on the first drive. They didn't give him any touches, but he's now earned a lot more carries. You're going to see this guy get force-fed now the rest of the game after that run.
They don't need a bunch on 2nd down. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Throwing, Lewis. Holds on, it's Skinner.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
He'll pull it down and run. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. The Golden Gophers will line it up on 1st and 10. Lewis to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. offense in a bunch formation. Drops back on first down. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Golden Gophers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Lewis. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Golden Gophers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking for running room. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Follows his blocks. It's Ford. He's past the sticks. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be first down. And the Golden Gophers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Minnesota! And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The yardage in front of them, 1st and 10 from their own 19. They're going to run it. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
He'll be dropped. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Wilson will throw. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Buffaloes line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Minnesota's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on...
Gonna take a shot. And that ball is caught. One hand grab. Now this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. Oh, pressure's coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun on third down, Lewis. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. And they'll send out the field goal unit.
Come on.
He splits the upright.
Drill it.
And with that, they've taken the lead.
Let's go.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wilson to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Long way to go on second down. Running inside, it's Smith. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly.
Picked off.
Intercepted, and the defense is set up. What a nice play, and even with the short return, they're in scoring position at the 18. This offense has it with really good field position. Here's Lewis to throw. Working that left side now. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Golden Gophers are threatening in the red zone. Hands it off. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Third down from the gun. Lewis moving out to the right. Fires into the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
The kicker. Let's go.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Flag on the field, and the kicker's going to have a little bit shorter distance to work with here. Man, I hope the kicker's okay after that penalty. You've got to worry about protecting them when they're on that plant leg. And the Golden Gophers have it with a first and goal. The handoff. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. Throwing, Lewis. Stepping to the right. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. The run inside. It's Smith. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wilson will throw. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. He's going to take a shot. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. Left side is Smith. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. And the Buffaloes are flying down the field. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Turns it upfield.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Tight end finds a soft spot. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Hits inside, it's Smith. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They'll stop play momentarily for the injured Buff. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Under pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Wilson to pass. They're all over him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And they decide to trot out the kicker. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. It's now a one-possession game, 16-10.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10, and he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return.
Before this? No. Okay.
He's changing the play. Trying to establish the run. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. 2nd and long here. Lewis. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. 3rd and long coming up. On the gun on 3rd down, Lewis makes the grab. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Golden Gophers in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to...
He's going for a big play downfield. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. To the air again, Lewis. Out wide left, it's Brown. And he's out of bounds after a terrific run and a nice pickup.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays, the quarterback and his unit is executing, and this defense right now, they have no answers.
Rush is on. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Here's Lewis to throw. Unloads to the right. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
And that's where quarterbacks, you know, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
It's Lewis again. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Booster, booster. Slot, slot, slot. Rampage, rampage.
God, dude.
Go, go.
Lewis to throw for it on 4th. Caught. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. Wilson will throw. It's a fumble. They fumbled the thing out of bounds, but they maintain possession, but it'll be right at the previous line of scrimmage. And wait just a second, the official is going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Great reaction by this defense, immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end.
Picked off.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. There he goes.
Touchdown.
Go, pick 6. He takes it in. Touchdown, Minnesota. They'll try to add another to their lead.
The defense finally makes a play.
And the extra point is good.
The defense is capable of doing something, apparently.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Got him quickly. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. The Buffaloes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Caught. Turns it on in midfield. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout.
But still, where'd he go? I think this is Blair. What happened? Dude, he got fucking screened. Oh my god.
They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Unbelievable.
You know, it's always a good idea? Getting it to your best playmaker. That's a good idea. Whether it's shallow, whether it's deep, this guy can make things happen. He's lightning in a bottle when he catches the football. And that pass, it was short, but watch him. He can make guys miss, outrun, turn those little bitty catches into big plays.
Colorado will go ahead and use its second timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Buffs now use their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wilson to pass. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. Never a doubt. That gets them back to within 10.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Throwing, Lewis. Finds his man. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. RPO complete to open the drive. Down he goes. And the Buffaloes moving quickly to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Lets it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Finds his big tight end. Powers through. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He's brought...
Come on. Why are you covering him?
Stopped right at the 50-yard line. And the Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. Wilson will throw. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. The Buffaloes look to keep this drive humming.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Again,
What a fucking play by
nowhere to go.
And they stop him there with a tackle for a loss. And how about the run defense in this football game? A lot of coaches, man, they talk about it. Coming into a game, first thing we have to do is stop the run. Both these defenses so far have been up for the challenge.
Rush right in his face. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. And the Buffaloes will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. right back to it. Pretty good job of running to get there to the 32.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. Lewis. Time to take a shot. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lewis wants to pass. Look out. And he gets it away.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Lewis from the gun on third down. Oh, pressure's coming. At midfield, he's got room. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. From the gun, the ground game. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Here's Lewis to throw. Finds his target. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Golden Gophers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Shoots it to the left.
What a
got the
throw.
big tight end on the corner route. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off.
Forget about those tight ends, right? They come up and they block most of the time, and a lot of time near the line of scrimmage, and then occasionally offenses do a great job, get creative, find a way to get a good matchup for the tight end, and he does the rest and gets in for 6.
Handoff from the gun. Got enough for the first down. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clinton. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Wilson to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half, this is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. That's a great start to this second half.
They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Long way to go on second down. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He's spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. From the gun, it's Clinton. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give is to Smith. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Wilson will throw. Flips it out to the back. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll close the gap to 14.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Throwing, Lewis. Under pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Third down from the gun, Lewis.
He's wide open. McCurdy
Makes the grab
down
down
to
the
the
side.
35.
Carried it all the way down to the 35-yard line before they finally got him stopped. The Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
Harris gets his
Right side, it's Harrell. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Looking for the marker. And he's not even going to come close to the marker on 4th down. Quick give, it's Smith. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. Wilson to pass. He's got it. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. They're all over him. Out wide right, it's Montgomery. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. And the Buffaloes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
From the red zone, looking for a space. can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting it, because on this drive, this quarterback has found this guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere up.
Shakes a man, and he might take off.
How is he still?
Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Gonna look downfield again. And it's incomplete on third down.
And don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that third down. And now the offense is in an interesting situation.
Snaps on fourth down. Fires into the end zone. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. This guy runs with some attitude, discarding tacklers, and works his way to the 19. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Sees some running room, turning it on! Colorado will go ahead and use its second timeout here. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. And the Golden Gophers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again.
Feels good to get a
The Buffs now use their 3rd and final timeout.
Yeah, that's good for him.
They'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Play fake, Lewis. Going to throw it over the top of the D. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. He's got it down the middle. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They're in control of the clock as their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. He's brought down, but enough to move the sticks one more time and to move this game into the win column. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee.
Annabelle. She wants to come. Give me a peach. Huh? Gummy. Then I'll come cuddle. Let's see. Oh wait, no, the scheduled is Nebraska. Whoa! Okay. I like this screen. Yeah. It's cool. We're playing Ohio State. Oh boy. I'm not ready for Ohio State, dude. How fucking good are they? They're 99 overall.
You're not ready, you're not ready, we're gonna go couple.
Yeah, I didn't say it. I was gonna play Ohio State. I said we are not ready to play Ohio State. We're not that good. Look at they're 99.